Hey guys, welcome to another episode, SHOT Show Coverage 2019. Here I'm with Drew at Nightforce. Drew, thanks so much for coming out today.
Yeah, man, my pleasure.
Cool deal. So, Nightforce has a couple new things to talk about and a couple old things to brief on, and we want to hear the latest and greatest. So.
Yes, sir. The biggest and most urgent thing that we need to talk about is the screen behind me. Ooh. So, you see a new reticle that we've got for 2019 called the Mill XT. XT like Christmas tree, right?
Yeah.
We got a lot of feedback from our PRS, NRL type shooters, guys that are doing competitive long-range shooting in field positions, that said, we loved your Mill C, we like the floating dot, we want more information though. So you can see here we've added hold-off dots below center in multiple places that give just enough information and at just the right size to be able to hit small targets at distance, right? There's good numbers everywhere, there's good hold increments, everything's built just right with a lot of feedback from competitive shooters to be able to do the job that you need to do on the field.
Outstanding. And what scopes is this going to be available with?
Sure, everything in our ATAC-R F1 line in the 4 to 16, 5 to 25, and 7 to 35. The 7 to 35 has actually already started shipping to dealers, so if you want to get a look in real life about what the reticle looks like, go looking for that scope.
Outstanding. And can we talk about, just people probably know this or they're looking this up, what are some of the prices for those scopes, just offhand?
Yeah, so the 7 to 35 you'll see on the street about $3,600. For the 5 to 25 it's about $3,100. And the 4 to 16s, their price varies, but it's around $2,600. We have another addition to our ATAC-R 7 to 35. This one's the second focal plane though. Pull it out of the magic background here. It looks just like the front focal plane version, but second focal plane. So the idea is, from the shooter's perspective, the reticle looks the same at every magnification. Guys who grew up hunting or target shooting like that perspective because they're never going to lose their reticle even when they demagnify. And the thickness of the lines is very small. So if you're an extreme long-range shooter, if you're a target shooter, maybe you're getting into F-class, but it would be a long-range hunting gun as well. Or if you just like this type of thing for varmints, things like that. Maybe you had an old NXS 8 to 32 and you want an upgrade with the ED glass, the extra elevation, all the capability that you get out of an ATAC-R 7 to 35, we've got it in the second focal plane now.
Outstanding. And
yeah, man.
What's MSRP and when is it coming?
It should become early in the spring and you'll see it for about $3,500. And there are two reticle options. The first one's the Morty that we've had for a long time. Yep. We've got a specialized version of it for this. And we've also got the first version of the second focal plane Mill C. So if you're a Mill Radian shooter and you like the second focal plane type stuff, we got an option for you.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
And now there's some SOCOM news, right?
Yeah, well, long range is the name of the game for Nightforce in a lot of ways, but we're kind of taking a victory lap. Earlier this year, SOCOM awarded a contract to us for their SVPS program, so short range variable scope optic that they'll be using for various platforms in the military. And the ATAC-R 1 to 8 by 24 front focal plane scope was one of the ones chosen from us. They actually approved 2 of our scopes for it. But it's gotten a lot of attention because this is a pretty unique product for Nightforce. We've been known for long range for a long, long time, but I think we've done this very well and SOCOM seems to agree with us.
Outstanding. This is more in the trend of everyone moving towards these low power variable optics.
Exactly.
Well, right?
Yep. So I've got one of these on a 14.5-inch AR. It works great. I've seen them on like 308 gas guns, things like that. They do great from very close distance with the true 1 power out to, man, I've shot this thing to 1,100 yards and it's done great.
Outstanding. Cool. Well, Drew, thank you so much for
talking
about everything new at Nightforce.
Yeah, good seeing you.
And we hope you too as well. And hope you have a good show.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Cool.